Good morning, MMTs. Today's date, 8/7/2012, and we'd like to bring to your attention, as we brought to everyone's attention over the weekend, is this OEX. That's called that S&P 100 index, remember? And that is all of these stocks that are in the OEX, S&P 100. And we went through this list, and those trades are working to the upside, and they're working good. So I would like to bring to date on a daily chart that we're at multi-year calendar 12 2000 highs. Okay, we had our correction here, and I'm also going to feature another ETF that you can correlate here because they go together, right? So you're at this multi-high. Okay, this was that correction that we had talked about. Now, this is a daily chart on the S&P 100 OEX index. Now, over here, I'm going to show the OEF, which is right here. It's an ETF. And I'm going to show a weekly chart. I'm going to show that this is correlated to there, and that money or high-frequency buy programs are obviously in play. And that's the way that we're going to come up here to this, what we call multi-year. We're right at the double top or slightly above it. On this particular one, this trend line from 2012, it goes all the way back over here. And this is when this was a great short, but that's that resistance there where the big breakdown happened in 2008 now. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take this right here because we know what that upper trend line is. That's that 2008 trend line up here, right? So I want to feature that these particular types of ETFs, they don't move a lot, but they're a great gauge of the S&P 100. And ETFs like this can make money. But see, the thing about it is you have to have the right buys at the right time for these long weekly breakouts. When we put the bottoms, I mean, this thing got trashed last year. And with the market now, the market's leveraged up, and we're taking out these weekly highs right here. We're above that now, up to this next resistance level, featuring S&P 100, okay? It's iShares Trust, OEF. So OEF, iShares Trust, S&P 100 index, okay? And it's a great gauge, up 32 cents. Here is the the S&P 100 index, and we're approaching all-time highs here. And the leaders that play their role in here. And we already did our major yearly update, so we're kind of updating it again right now so that people can understand that the long side of these leadership stocks in this S&P 100 index need to be owned as we do, because this is where that program trade is working right now to the upside, to resistance. Once we hit that resistance level, though, we'll be monitoring. Once again, I'm going to conclude OEX, S&P 100 index, okay? That's a daily chart at resistance, calendar year high, okay? And then I'm going to conclude the OEF that I showed you on the weekly chart. And once again, here it is, major wall of resistance. Look at the long-term trend, okay? And your calendar yearly pullbacks. You can see right here on this weekly level, he pile drive right through here. Right through here. And he got up there in 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right up to the top. We are topping out in the marketplace. 2712, we're going to have resistance right around that 27-2350 area on the NASDAQ 100. S&P is going to have resistance. We're going to travel back up to that 14, let's say 1410, 1408.75 area. That's the upper end here. We're going to watch because these indexes and these ETFs play a major role in all of these moves that are happening in these key indexes within the tape.